right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Here's Victor Robles. Yeah, that's fouled off. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Strike two.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Mad Max notches the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Donovan Solano, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. On the ground, right side. To first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. Out of here. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So here's Scherzer. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. But the Mariners draw first blood here on this solo. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter is George Springer. That's to third. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Andres Jimenez. Smoked on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. New inning getting started, and here is Austin Shenton. Strike 1. Shenton measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Catcher Mitch Garver.
And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Offense held it. And we're back. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball one there.
That ball went out.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Pulls that one foul.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Kirk went deep in his most recent game. Turned on, but foul wide of third. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Nathan Lucas. This one smoked out to left. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And that is Max Scherzer goes to work. Right through there for a strike. Scherzer, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. The other way. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Donovan Solano, the next to hit. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Santander in pursuit. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That's towards center. Varsho makes the play, and that is that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Jays. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Miller back to work. Out towards right center field, Rodriguez on his way over. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1 out, bases empty. Varsho launched a homer in his most recent game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab for the second out. Andres Jimenez will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. One left. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's going to be Randy Arozarena. There's the strike.
I love this part of the game.
0-1.
Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Clement. There's one out to Guerrero, and they turn two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Austin Shenton. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2. Hacks and Misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go. Bottom four. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Caught looking his first time up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles squeezes it, and there's one down. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled his first time up. Now this is a rocket to left. And there's two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
It's just foul. That was close. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. One runs in. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So two down, and next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners 1. Back now in Toronto. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game. it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And Polanco is out. Mitch Garver up to hit here. This one in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. Here's Dylan Moore. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2 outs. Caught him looking for the K. And we're back. Here's George Springer to start it off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Robles brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. See you later. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-1. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jose Iglesias now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Into center and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball. I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. Swung on, belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one pulled foul. Lucas, the runner at second with one away. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two outs. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Ground ball left side. And it gets by him. Coming home. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time. And a run is in to score.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now, Dalton Varsho. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He circles the bases. Their third home run of the inning. It's 10-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and
Here's
George Springer, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Emerson Hancock.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Arozarena going back, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add to their lead. It's 11-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And a foul ball. And a base hit into right center field. Now Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's through there for a strike. Jimenez, the lead runner at second. Iglesias on at first with 2 down. And it's even up. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. It's 14-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for Seattle.
Base is empty with 2
Number
away.
46.
Alejandro Kirk
Trent
digs in
Thornton.
now. He's already homered in this game. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love
Full extension makes the catch.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
In the air, left side, Santander corrals it. That's out number 2. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally
No ball,
happen.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Nathan Lucas. And a pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next,
Now
for the
here
Blue
is
Jays,
Anthony
left
Santander.
fielder, Anthony Santander.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be George Springer.
Springer.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground to first. Raley takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Chopped out in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone. Next to hit, Austin Shenton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air. Clement under it. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Jose Iglesias. Thornton back to work. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is foul. Back. The Jays up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Rips that one center field. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And here comes Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. Goes to second, back safely as he took a turn for third there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Liner, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. So first and second with 1 man gone, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Whips it to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Out of here, and that's a grand slam. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 23-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Oh, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gabe Spire done for the night. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 out, base is empty. And now here is Andres Jimenez. That one fouled off. Smoke to right, but he's got it. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias. In the air, out towards right center. Rodriguez settles under it, and the inning is over. The final. We go to the 8th. Kyle Finnegan gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
And it's fouled away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Finnegan, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Here's Donovan Solano. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Iglesias makes the play. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Polanco tosses to first. 2 gone. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Kirk stands at second with 2 gone. Up the middle, Polanco jumps, throws, and they get the out. Back now in. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. Santander makes the grab, 1 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Struck him out swinging. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. There's a strike. They're down to their final strike. Chapman is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. So this one got